Now I'm curious for both of you. Since you're already immersed in this space, have you ever bought digital items or assets in the games you play, like skins, upgrades in or virtual land, that sort of thing? Fonz, you, of course, what games do you play?
I play shooting games. I play a lot of shooting games, and I also play a lot of team or co-op games, cooperative games. So yeah, I experience a lot of virtual purchases or in-app purchases in
So, do you
those
earn or
games.
what the benefits can you get from it?
The thing is, no, like in game, you don't really get benefits with the skins you buy, but it just looks good, you know. Like I want to. It's the bragging, right?
Yeah, the bragging right. How about you, Lynn?
No, not me. My brother does. He used to buy, you know what? Way back in our college days, my brother spends his allowance purchasing anything there. And I keep on saying that, are you an addict? Why are you spending allowance? You know what? After purchasing those skins, guns, after that, he sell his account and then he earned the money about it.
Yeah, you can actually earn from the games that you are playing. Just like
Yes.
before, it is very known, the SLP, if you know it.
I know that. Yeah,
So right now the value is low.
value significantly dropped.
Yeah, and but before, there are a lot of people who earn a lot from it, and some of those players that come what we call scholars get a lot
Yes.
of return of investment from playing it.
Yeah, I witnessed that. I was experiencing that.
So basically, some people, even though they don't earn from buying digital assets, especially in games,
You can be noticed.
And then you can form friends. Yeah. And like that's where also some of your friends in the virtual world come from actually. Like they approach you, say that, oh, your skin is very nice. Yeah. And then you play together. And then there we go. The virtual friendship has already been formed.
Yeah, I think they can easily notice those people that has a very unique style of their avatars. I think if here in our virtual world, if there's a very eye-catching wardrobe, I would definitely purchase it. I just want to be very cool here in the virtual world.
yeah, that is those having exclusive items is, if you're a gamer, is a part of your digital identity. And now this actually connects to what I read also from the blog, that the metaverse isn't just attracting users anymore, it's attracting brands and creators. So it also mentioned there that big names like Nike and Gucci have already stepped into the space. Nike, for example, launched their virtual sneakers as NFTs, and targeted them toward influential names like celebrities, big names in the market and the industry, which ended up generating millions in revenue. In the Central Land, it's the same story in the Central Land. There are brands using the platform to market their products in creative and immersive ways. Do you know that Adidas even has its own virtual building there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course. In the last
Yeah.
episode.
And they're selling branded wearables too. So it is a smart way to connect with people who are already immersed into in virtual spaces, and at the same time it helps introduce their NFT, their wearables, and also tell to those people who are into the virtual world that Adidas are still alive, right? And advertise their real world products. So that brings me to this question for you both. Do you think these things that is happening make sense?
Yeah,
Yes, of
and
course.
I see how or why they would do it. Like primarily because of the awareness that they would be having from putting up virtual stores. Because of course, a lot of people are now online, and there's just this more of sort of a freedom you get when you're online browsing through stuff. Like you get to actually see the item, look around it, and like you're not limited by having to go to stores physically. So I see why they would do it.
Exact. So if you're familiar with NFT holdings, are you familiar with it?
Not really though.
Oh, okay. So if you in a NFT project or in any digital crypto asset, for example, whether it's Bitcoin or whatever crypto it is, in Web3 we have what we call the holdings. So if you are the owner of a particular NFT or cryptos. If you hold the NFT or the crypto, the more, or for example, they do not sell their asset, it gives the asset higher value. That is why the project always encourage their investors to hold the ownership, their asset. For example, the investors that who invested from their project, they encourage them to do not sell their assets so that the value will rise up. So it depends on the community of on how a particular project will rise into the market.
Really interesting though how they do the NFT holding. So it's like gold basically, right? Like gold goes up in value. You hold it if the economy goes high or if the economy goes low. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, if I would like to ask a question. Is there a Louis Vuitton here?
I don't know. I'm not aware.
I hope they are.
And I hope a lot of people will eventually know about investing in the virtual world so that they will have a lot of choices to invest their money into. And because the percentage of people who know about the virtual reality, virtual world is still a little. And I do hope, guys, I do hope that you will also watch the first episode of the AvaTalk because, you know, we discussed a lot of things there.
Yes.
We've talked a lot about the virtual world there specifically. Like we've introduced how virtual world is to us individually. So that's kind of interesting because we have our own takes on what it is.
And that's it for this time's episode. Yeah, I really had a great time talking about everything from digital love stories. I think there are more topic about love stories than right.
Yeah, I think there's more of that than more of the virtual world, honestly.
We also talk about NFTs, virtual land, and how brands are making their way into the metaverse. And huge thanks to my amazing co-host today, Fons and Lean. And I'm really hoping we get to do this again in the next episode.
Yes, of course, of
So
course.
true. We had so much fun.
Thank you so much, Ava.
Thank you so much
Yes.
to you both. And to everyone who tuned in, thank you so much for listening, for watching. We hope you learned something, laughed a little, and maybe saw the digital world from a new perspective. So don't forget to follow, subscribe, or share this episode if you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you again next time here on the podcast, AvaTalk. Till then, stay curious and keep exploring both in real life and in the metaverse. Once again, this is Ava with Lynn and Fons. Goodbye, Fons and Lynn. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Fonzie.
Yeah, thanks
Okay,
for
and
listening.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Liv.
Yeah, thank you.